Rosen, who joins us from up on the roof. Molly Jo, a handicapper and a clocker. And Molly Jo, as you look at the 12th race, the Preakness Stakes today, you just saw Pete Gilbert talking about some of the value with horses like Oxbow. But Oxbow faded down the stretch in the Kentucky Derby even before he would have reached what would be the finish at the Preakness. How much did that weigh into your handicapping of today's race?
Well, when we look at Oxbow, he was the only horse of the Derby pace setters that hung around towards the end. That I know he faded, I'm well aware of that, but he was the only one that stuck around. Everybody else was pretty much far back up off the track. The horse that I have seen since Oxbow has come out of the Derby, the horse that we've seen train at Churchill Downs has been a different animal. He's not aggressive, but he's physically much more in the flesh. He looks great. He's acting really well. His last work under Gary Stevens on Monday was really fantastic, and I have to say, was better than Departing's work on the same day. So Oxbow has very quietly made me a fan this week.
Hey, Molly Jo, how do you evaluate a horse like Governor Charlie, who has really only 3 career races and 1 race in a graded stakes race?
Well, Governor Charlie is interesting because his races have been brilliant. What he did in the Sunland Derby was outstanding. It's Bob Baffert. I never worry when it's Bob and a lightly raced horse. It's Bob. Bob's a Hall of Famer for a reason. The interesting thing to me about Governor Charlie was that he had a foot bruise when he first got to Kentucky about 5 weeks ago. It's the reason that he did not go in the Kentucky Derby. The horse that you're seeing now is the horse that we were expecting to see more, certainly Churchill Downs Derby week. So I think we're seeing a healthy Governor Charlie. He's got the ability to do it. I would not worry about the fact that he is lightly raced. Just look for him physically as to how he's handling things.
Molly Jo Rosen, thanks so much for the insights. You know, Donna Shakespeare once said, even the devil can quote scripture to suit his own purpose, and the longer you take